Hi guys, this is Beam 530. Let's see what's inside the box. We have a remote, a power cable, then we have the projector here and a user manual. Now let's understand the projector in a more deeper sense. First of all, please ensure that you keep the projector at a flat surface and at least 5 feet above from the ground. At the back side of the projector, we have a few ports. First one is a USB port wherein you can attach your pen drives. Second one is an on and off switch. Then comes an audio aux port. And this is an HDMI port wherein you can connect the HDMI cable to screen your laptops. Then this is a power socket wherein you can attach the power cable given with the projector. Now let's set it up. I have connected the power cable. Now there are two ways that you can use to switch on the projector. First, either you can press this button present at the back side of the projector, or we can use the remote. There's a button at the top of the remote, this on and off button that you can use. But let's go with the first method. The moment you press this button present at the back side of the projector, the light will turn from red to blue. Now, as you can see, the projector is on. We can see the brand logo here. This is the home page. And the moment the projector gets on, it will autofocus and auto adjust the screen on its own. Like for example, it is adjusting the focus now. And now the keystoning. Due to which you will see a perfectly clear and aligned screen. If this feature is not working for you, you would need to go to settings, then come to projector. Ensure that power on autofocus, automatic screen alignment and auto keystone features are turned on here. Then the moment you turn on the projector, you will see a perfectly clear and perfectly aligned screen. Also, a very important point to note here, whenever you operate the remote, please ensure that you point it towards the projector and not the screen. Also ensure that you operate it from behind the projector and not by keeping it in the front. Now this is the home screen of a projector. This projector comes with inbuilt streaming apps that we frequently use. Now we'll discuss how we can adjust the focus and keystoning manually. For that, let's start with the focus first. Take your remote. Now there are two buttons present, F plus and F minus. You can use these to adjust the focus manually. For example, if I click on F plus, you will see on screen that it's working as a wheel for me. I can adjust the focus down and up accordingly. For keystoning, we would need to come to the settings, then come to projector. Go down till you see the option auto keystone, switch it off. The moment you do it, you will see four options here. The first one you can use to adjust the vertical keystoning. The second one is for the horizontal keystoning. Then if you want to adjust any particular point, then you can come to 4-point keystone. Then you will see four dots here. You can use the remote in order to navigate it. Then if for example, I want it to be at here, move it towards right, then I can do that. And if I press OK on my remote, it will move to the next dot. And accordingly, you can adjust the 4 points as well. Now let's see how you can download any new app that you want, or you can upgrade the existing ones. First, go to the App Store here. Now you would see a list of most popular apps or most frequently used apps. If for example, I want to download any one of them, for example this one, then I will get an option here, get free download, and the moment I click on it, it will start downloading. Please ensure that while doing this, you are connected to the internet. And then you will see mostly of the apps that we frequently use. And you can download it accordingly. Now let's see how you can connect the projector to the internet. First go to settings. Then you'll see the first option here, network and internet. Click on it. The moment you do it, you'll see the available networks and you can connect to whatever network you want to. If for example, I click on Softlink Delhi, then it would require me to enter the password, and the moment you do it, just press enter and you would get connected to the internet. Now let's see how you can connect any external device to the projector via Bluetooth. If for example any speaker, though this projector comes with 15-watt inbuilt speaker, but if you still want to connect any other speaker, we can do that. Go to settings, go to Bluetooth, toggle it on. The moment you do it, you'll see the list of all the available devices. We'll connect this speaker to the projector. This goes by the name Putronics Apollo 1. Just click on the option.
You are now connected.
And it's connected. Now let's see how you can mirror your smartphones. For that, you would need to come to the home screen first, then take your remote, press the upward arrow button. The moment you do it, you'll see a panel opening up at the top. There are two options for the screen mirroring. First is AirPlay and the second one is Miracast. We use the first one to mirror the iPhones and the second one to mirror the Android phones. Now let's go with the Android one first. Click on Miracast. The moment you do it, you'll see a screen that will display the name of the projector, which is Beam 530. Then take your mobile phone, come to the screen mirroring option. In my phone, it goes by the name SmartView. Click on it. The moment you do it, you'll see the list of the devices and we would need to click on Beam 530. Then start now. Click on it and it's done. Now let's see how you can mirror your iPhone. Go to AirPlay option present over here. Then come to AirPlay. Then take your mobile iPhone. Scroll down to come to the control panel. Click on the screen mirroring option. You'll see the name of the device. Click on it and it's done. Also, please ensure that your mobile phone and the projector both are connected to the same network. Now let's discuss some FAQs. The first one is, how do I get the best clarity from my projector? See, for the best clarity, use the projector in a dark room. Darker the room, better the clarity. The second one is, at what height should I install my projector? It is recommended to keep the projector at least 5 feet above the ground level for an optimal viewing experience, but you may go with whatever height suits you the best. I keep noticing dust accumulating inside my projector. What should I do? See, since the projector uses open engine technology, some dust can enter over time. We recommend keeping it in clear, dust-free environment to reduce the buildup. Also, and another question that we usually keep getting is that people keep noticing their projector getting heated up. For that, we recommend to keep the projector at least 2 feet away from the wall so that there is enough space for the air to go out.